So, people have been talking about the Street Fighter 6 live commentators, whether it's worth having in the game or not. I don't really understand why, but I figured I wanted to share my thoughts on it. The commentary featured during the match, I am really a big fan of. It gives you a sort of feeling of watching your own match as like a tournament match, like in a big FGC tournament, with some of your favorite commentators, then you just voices that you love to hear, and it kind of gives you insight mid-match as well, from time to time. Like a good example for me is one time a commentator was like, "Oh, this player is managing their drive meter well." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I have this new meter thing that I can use, and I'm able to use drive impact or parry or something," and I had completely forgotten about it in the heat of a match. And just certain interactions with a voice line kind of helps you remember them more, like getting hit with a cross-up, or some of the tension of getting hit with a super and James Chen being like, "Oh, is it gonna kill?" And just hyping up the moments for the FGC fan at home. Of course, it's not for everybody, and sometimes helpful info like that can be distracting to someone in the middle of a match trying to watch their opponent, and I understand. But that doesn't mean that there should be the removal of that entire feature. I mean, we've all seen what happened with Pokemon with removing options from the player. But I really love how they've integrated this feature, and I am looking forward to see if some of my other favorite commentators get added. And I hope that they add an option to like rotate commentators like every couple matches. Like if you have Vicious and James for like 3 matches, and then James and Steve for 3 matches, and then Steve and Vicious for 3 matches, and so on, or just whoever you want to use, so that it doesn't get the same old commentators every time. Even though I am fine with it, some people aren't, and sometimes we gotta accommodate something for everybody. And just how could you not love Jeremy on the "hits him with the stop and bop"? That's just my favorite voice line in the game. If that voice line weren't in the game, I'd cancel my pre-order right now. But I'm just really excited to see where Street Fighter 6 goes, and from getting to play in the betas, it seems to be one of, if not my absolute favorite fighting game just ever, and the commentators are a part of that, and I'm very glad for that. So, yeah, I think that's about it.